Hey guys, it is Saturday. There is an animal shelter, Humane Society, that is having a media sale today. So books, DVDs, CDs, games, video games, and I have never heard of it before, but apparently it's been going on for a couple of years. So I'm excited to go check it out. I'm leaving a little later, stayed up late last night, so I wanted to get my sleep in. And I'm probably gonna get there just like a couple minutes after the sale starts because I also have to drop off a book at the library. I just finished House of Flame and Shadow last night and oh my gosh, it was so good. But yeah, so let's go and hopefully they have some good stuff. Alright guys, I am back at home and oh my gosh, it was crazy in there, so sorry, I really didn't film a lot. It was packed, so I pulled up like 5 minutes after the sale had started and it was crazy in there. A lot of people were in there with their scanners, scanning books for resale, and they had everything alphabetized. I couldn't believe that they took the time to alphabetize everything. It was a smaller room than in my last video when I went to a library book sale, but that didn't mean there wasn't a lot of stuff. They packed everything in that room. So they had fiction that was all alphabetized, which was awesome. Then they had one big shelf of games. They had one side of the wall, which was nonfiction. Guys, stuff was on the tables on top, and there was a whole bunch of stuff under the tables as well. And then they had puzzles lined up against one wall that were used, and then they had like 2 tubs of brand new puzzles. And they had a whole wall full of DVDs, CDs, and their children's section was just like 2 boxes of stuff, and their young adult section was 1 box of things. Paperback books were $1 and hardcover were $2. Games were $5. Puzzles that were used were $1. Brand new were $3. DVDs, if it was a regular DVD, it was $1. Blu-ray DVDs were $2 and CDs were $2. I couldn't believe how many unopened DVDs there were. I did get some of the DVDs, but let's go through everything I got. First, this book is really beat up, but I thought it was too cute, and my brother loves Pokemon, which he has my nephews being in love with Pokemon because of that. Again, my nephews are just 2 and 3 years old. They'll be 3 and 4 within these next few months coming up here. But it was a Pokemon book, Pikachu's Day, and it's just so cute. Like, Pikachu falls Pika down. Like, it's super cute. It's a library copy, so beat up, but they're just gonna have fun with this because it's characters that they know and love. So quickly, the DVDs that I got 2 Blu-rays, sorry for the glare, and a Goosebumps one. I thought it was fun to find this. It was an old library copy, and I don't believe these are ones that I have seen before. This is going to be perfect for Easter coming up soon. I love holiday movies to watch during the holidays when I'm decorating the house or wrapping presents. Land Before Time. Nostalgia. I love Land Before Time. Still do. And we got these. Then I was happy I found a hardcover Harry Potter book in really good condition. This is the puzzle I got. I thought it was kind of funny because their brand new puzzles were wrapped with a ribbon on it, but all of them were wrapped in plastic that I could see. So didn't need the ribbon, they were already wrapped. But I got this one for my grandma. My grandma loves puzzles, but as she's getting older, she wants less and less pieces because it's just harder for her. So this one's 300, so I thought this is perfect for her. I found this really cool 1995 Goosebumps game, and it is opened, but it looks like it is brand new because there's these pieces that you are supposed to punch out, and they're not punched out from the card, and so I don't know, it looks brand new. And again, Goosebumps, love me some Goosebumps. I got some Stephen King books. This is I think all 6 books, and the set was $3, so I didn't have to pay $6 for this. They just bundled it up. And I know in my last video I just showed you I got Pet Cemetery. This one I'm gonna have to clean up a little bit. It's a little funky, but it's the edition with the cat on it. Like, the other one had a cat, but like the original cat. So I thought that was cool. And then I got the Dark Tower. In my last video I mentioned how this upcoming October, which is a long time from now, I want to, sorry, I just smacked my hand on my leg. That's what that was. But I want to read like a lot more Stephen King books, so it was fun to find those. But then, like I always said, if I found these for real cheap, I would get these because I have been intrigued, but I just haven't, sorry, that fallen behind me here. And I don't know, I like the donation or the money, everything goes for the animals, so that's why I ended up finally getting them here. I got Anna Todd's After series. Haven't watched the video. Now I'm finally gonna give these books a go because $1 a piece, and it's going for a really good cause. Because actually this Humane Society that this was happening at, when I was a kid, my 3rd cat that we ever got, she came for the Humane Society, and they've helped us out with some other things, with some other animals, and so just a good cause. Then I was excited to find this book by Veronica Roth. It is The End and Other Beginnings, and she wrote the Divergent series, and I haven't, ooh, this is cool. I didn't even look at that. That's really cool underneath. But I wanted to give her other books a try. I really like Divergent as the series went on. Just, that was okay. But like, for $2, let's give this one a go. Then I didn't realize this, and I have never watched it, but Orange is the New Black was a book. And I mean, I heard like really good things about the show, so I thought it would be fun to read this and then maybe finally watch the show. And in my last video, and I'm mad because when I put this book in my bag, they like bent it. But in my last video, I had mentioned that Big Little Lies was at the library book sale, and I just ended up leaving it there, even though I was kind of intrigued by it. But then it worked out because at the last library book sale, this would have been $3, but here it was only $1. So I did end up picking it up because, again, I'm gonna read it and watch the series. And two, I have seen these at other places before, but Kristen Hanna for Wins. Again, I just figured, you know, charity, really good cause. Not that the library isn't a good cause, just the animals, you know, a little more near dear to my heart. So I ended up picking up that. And this one I just picked up because I thought it was really cool, and it could go for that October like creepy theme. This looks in brand new condition. This looks great. It is a Dracula book, and also the red edges. So this just looks cool and creepy, so I thought it would be fun to pick that up. And I think that is all I got. So I spent a total of $42, and $6 of those dollars went for some decorated cookies because my nephews, like their house is right by where this place was, so I dropped them off for them. They weren't home, so I left a message saying I have a surprise for you waiting at your door. And yeah, they thought that was cool. But then I went to Half Price Books on my way home. My parents had given me a bag of books to bring in, and I got $15.25 for that bag, which was awesome because then I ended up getting 4 different books. So you can see, sorry, I'm going to try to show you on the receipt here without showing any other information, but don't know if you could see that redeemed amount, $15.25, and I got 4 books that cost $20.47, and after that and my educator discount card, I paid $5.22, and 2 of these came from the clearance shelf. So we have Roommate by Serena Bowen. I have met Serena Bowen. I have read a lot of Serena's books, and I really enjoy her hockey books. Haven't dived too much away from that, so it was fun to find this book, especially in the clearance section from her. And then this book, Darius the Great Is Not Okay by, I'm sorry, I'm going to say this really wrong, Adib Khorram. Well, this author is going to be at Romance Con, which is happening in September. Remember, if you use my code RCLindsey, RCLANDSEY, you can get 15% off your ticket purchase, or I think each ticket. And yeah, so this author is going to be there, and so clearance section, got it. And these 2 authors are also going to be at Romance Con, and I was really excited to find this one, Raiders of the Lost Heart by Joe Segura, because I have wanted to read this, and when I found out Joe was going to be at Romance Con, I thought, okay, what better reason to try to read this, and I was so excited that I found a copy at Half Price Books. And then the last book that I found, This Spells Love by Kate Robb. I was so sad because I saw someone on social media pick up this book at the last library sale I was at, so I didn't get to buy it myself. But it's a book of the month book, and it's an author that's going to be at Romance Con, so I thought that was really cool. Oh, I have one more book to show you actually. Then I went to a different thrift store, St. Vinny's, and I believe I have a clip of that as well to show you, but I found Consequences by Alethea Romig, and I met Alethea before. She was in anthologies that I had, and once again she's going to be at Book Bonanza, so it's going to be fun that I actually have a book of hers to give a go. So yeah, this was another fun day for me, just going out and to explore different books, helping out a good cause, and I'm excited for 2 other book sales coming up in April. But the next one is my hometown library, and I've never seen them have a book sale before. It's just one day, and I mean, it's great because it's 5 minutes, if even, from my place. And then the next one is my grandma's library book sale. Let me know if you would have purchased any of the items that I did, or if you have read any of the items that I purchased and your thoughts on them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.